Beauty and the Beast. No, I'm just playing, guys. Thanks for tuning back in, everybody. And today I want to share with you a really cool knife that is very inexpensive and it has a ton of great uses for it. So this is a Morakniv, and these guys are coming in at a whopping $10.
Say what?
You can get them cheaper sometimes, and I will have a link down in the description. It will support the channel if you purchase something through that link. So this is a really cool little knife, and it is 3.625 inches in length on the blade, I believe, and about 8.25 inches on the full length of the entire knife. It pretty much does have a full tang. The actual steel of the blade goes to about here, and that's about where the end of your grip is on the knife. So it's really cool in that aspect. And for $10, it's an extremely cheap deal. You really cannot get a better deal than this.
Pretty good.
It has had a ton of use through a variety of people all over the world, and everybody seems to gravitate towards these guys just because they're a very cheap option, but definitely a decently made knife that will come in handy for a variety of uses. Now, I'm not saying this is like your end-all, do-all, you know, it chops, it slices, it dices, go to town on everything type of knife. You don't want to be batoning or doing huge work with this guy, but for the size and the purpose of it, it's really a great option. So they make these guys in a variety of different styles. And this is the 546 for stainless, and they have the 511 for carbon. Those are like the introductory $10 to $13 options. So with these guys, they are no frills. You get what you get. So it does come with this excellent sheath, and this is a hard plastic. Now you can upgrade to the next models like the Companion and the Pro Series, and those guys have a better grip on them. So that's something to keep in mind. It's got a decent thickness on the blade. Now on the back of the blade, if you can tell, they didn't do an excellent job, and they say this specifically on the back for a 90-degree spine. So you can take a Dremel yourself and get that. And by having a 90-degree spine, it's definitely going to come in handy because you can use it for a ferro rod so that you can spark fire, and just, you know, some woodworking and stuff like that that will prevent you having to use your blade for those uses. So as you can tell, without the 90-degree edge on the back of the spine of the blade, it really doesn't produce very much spark at all with a ferro rod. Now they do state this on the website. Of course, they do have higher end models that do have that 90-degree edge, but as you can tell in the footage, it doesn't take very much time at all with a Dremel, or if you have a grinder or perhaps maybe a whetstone, to get that 90-degree edge on the back of your blade, and you can produce very good sparks. As you can tell in the footage, it really does a great job with the ferro rod with producing flame. Now, like I said, it does come with this sheath, and it's a good sheath for what it is. It has a nice drain hole on the bottom, nothing crazy. You can clip it onto your belt. And this little guy is set up so that you can attach multiple attachments back here. So you can have, like, if you have different style Moraknivs, you can attach two sheaths to each other, or however many you want. You can go crazy, see how many you could carry. So that's kind of cool. If you don't like it, you could always just Dremel that off or take it off. But this is just a really cool introductory knife for the Mora series, and they have a ton of really cool ones for bushcraft and outdoor. Now you could use this style for that purpose, and it's just a multi-purpose blade. It comes very sharp from the factory, and these are known to be sharp knives. Now, as far as like bushcraft and stuff, they have a whole bunch of different types of bushcraft and just a variety of different options you can get, like the actual Bushcraft series or the Garberg, which is a cool guy because it actually comes extended. The tang comes out the back, and it is 90 degrees, so you can use that for stomping, bashing nuts and stuff, and also just for ferro rods and stuff like that. Now, I just got this guy in the mail, so I just want to talk about it, but I know these are excellent knives for what they are. They're a $10 knife, so For what you get an amazing little tool to add to your collection of stuff. And you could pair this up with some other knives and you'd be good to go. Like if you had a bigger, larger knife to go along with this, and maybe a smaller, like a fillet knife or some other knives, this would be great for like a bug out bag or bushcraft minded stuff. So all in all, I really like this guy. It's an excellent little knife. It is very cool. It's got a really cool factor to this because this is a limited edition one. And with this, I just like the color combination. I know your results may vary, but it definitely matches up with some of my favorite stuff, NOS and competition stuff, competition orange, you know, just stuff colors I like. I will get some other colors too because this guy is super bright, but I just wanted to get one because it's special edition and they won't make them for forever. So thanks for checking this out, guys. If you are interested, definitely use the link below and it will help support the channel. And if you have any questions, chime down below. I'd be happy to answer them. I hope this helped you out, and maybe this is just a cool little option for you to add to your collection.